Alright, it's another Friday. Looking at you, Justin.
Hey, it's only the second Friday.
Is it the second Friday? We did all that other stuff in a week? Yeah, that was a whole week. Dang. I feel like it was longer. Anyways, this is the second weekend, and the whole car's stripped out. So today our plan is to finish this interior. You want to just tell them why we're swapping out the whole interior?
I already did.
You already did?
There's a video on there already. Alright, so here we are, day 5 of the swap. We're kind of behind schedule. No fun. But basically what happened is yesterday, I sent an email over to the guys at iWire, who, side note, you should do your merge. Because I did it once and I never want to do it again, and iWire had to fix it anyway. But, so I sent them an email trying to make sure our swap was going to be good, going from a 98 into a 96 chassis. And I basically got the email back that said, everything is different, swap it from headlights to taillights. So, that's what we did. The white car has no wiring in it anymore. It's all on the ground in front of the green car. And we're currently, today, we're going to strip the green car, pull all the wiring out, and clean it because it's pretty gross. And I think pretty gross is an understatement. Let me show you why. I don't know what it is, but it's like Moab dirt. And I lied to Kim and said that's corn, but I'm pretty sure it's spider eggs. But there's all this pretty dope mud in here. So, yeah, the whole car is like that. That's today. Pull the wiring, pull the rest of the wiring, and clean it.
I ripped this out, or I helped you rip this out a couple days ago. And now we're trying to figure out where everything goes again. Slight differences because this is a 96 and the other one was a 98. But for the most part, we're just going to get to work and see what plugs in and what doesn't plug in and what we have left over, and hopefully it all plugs in and we're good to go. Alright, so about, what, 2 hours-ish?
Yeah, interior wiring is done and the carpet's in.
Let's take a look.
It looks so much better.
So Justin cleaned the carpet yesterday and laid the wiring down underneath it. We put the SRS airbag, safety stuff back in. The 98 wiring fit into the 96. And for the most part, everything plugged in and worked like it should. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick break. We're all hungry. Get some food, and then the light's kind of bright, but you can see the rear part is still bare metal, so we're gonna go ahead and pop in the plastics and get everything tidied up back here, so that way we can get back to the front of the car. Today's another day, and we're gonna go ahead and start cleaning the engine bay on the Outback. Justin is pulling the hard lines for the brake. What is this? ABS controller? Yeah, so we gotta move this because this is different. These lines are not in the same spot as the other ones, and the connectors are different, so we gotta go ahead and switch it out from the white car to the green car. At the same time, we notice that there's no hole for the clutch master cylinder. Yeah, clutch master cylinder. Clutch master. Yeah. So there's no hole, so we got to go ahead and cut that. Which isn't too bad. I mean, one big hole, 2 small holes. Pull the rest of these lines, and we'll just give you a quick look. Like, this thing is pretty dirty. Me. So my plan today is to clean this thing up, get it shiny. Alright, so Today's concoction to clean this engine bay is this heavy duty simple green, which I just picked up at the hardware store. And it makes 15 gallons, but we're just going to use it straight. I mean, the more work it does at full strike, less, faster for us. So less time wasted, and let's just go ahead and use it full strength and see how that goes. We set up the canopy because it's like 80 degrees already and it's only going to get hotter. And this is the side of the house that the sun's shining on. So we're just going ahead and spray everything down first, give it a rinse, and then get down and dirty with the simple green, one area at a time. Alright, so engine blaze clean enough. We got most of the grease from where the battery tray was. All this coolant was leaking there. You know, it was just black and gooey. So you can actually see the paint now. This was covered, so it was all down here. We went ahead and scraped that away. Some of it leaked on the front, so we got that done. Back in the day, they used fiberglass bumper beams. Now they're aluminum, but it's cool to see a 90s crash beam. Alright, so taking a break.
Yes.
What did you do? What did we do in the last hour? Hour and a half.
All the harnesses are in, and fuse box, all that stuff's in. So now we put the dash back together.
Snapping all the connectors. Alright, let's go take a look. Bulkhead harness, that's in. We fed the harness through the grommet to the firewall. You know, fuses on that side, and the other end of the harness on that side. You can see that we ran it. Still got to zip tie it down. It's good so far. Fuse box is back in. We plug in all the leads back into the fuse box. It's good. All the wiring's right there. And then down there, down there is the accessory harness. I don't know, it's the front harness for all the lights. ABS sensor and all that. It's right inside. We already zip tied this thing back. That's good. Now this tab used to bend it down because you can tell we were was rubbing before. I went ahead and just bent this tab up so it's like a melt, and that way we have a little bit more clearance and stuff on the road. But right now we're taking a break, and the next thing we need to do is put in the big metal bar that runs across the dash. The blower. Forgot what else sits on the other side right there where the light is right now. And then we can put the dash back in and plug everything in. And that's where we're going to stop for the night. So we're going to get started again, and I'll be back in a little bit. So it's a little after 6. Good 8 hours. Got the dash for the most part. Most of the connectors seem to line up. Whatever is not connected, we kind of have set aside so we know. So that way the dash doesn't have to come back out because the plugs are easily available, accessible. That's about it. I think Justin tomorrow is going to go ahead and finish the center console, put the stereo back in. I don't know, ashtray, whatever.
Oh, no ashtray.
No ashtray. There's a plug.
This one had the cubby.
Yeah, there's like a special cubby.
I'm down for the cubby.
Versus an actual ashtray. So we'll pop that in. For the most part, we're done. So on to the next day. All right. Well, it's Monday.
Oh,
Another day. I forget how many days we've spent working on this build, but we're up there now. I've already lost count. 2 weekends plus a Friday and day 11. Yeah. We thought we were gonna start the car, but we ran into some shit, and so yeah, we're still reinstalling stuff, as you can tell. I mean, the dash is in, but the steering column is not, and we still got to run the clutch master cylinder. Yesterday, we didn't do any filming, and that's because we had to swap in the gas tank. Yeah, sorry guys, you really can't see much because of the shadows. But, as you can tell, the subframe is dropped right now. That's it back there. It's dark as hell, but it's back there. We had to drop that. And the T-shaped thingy that holds the diff, that had to get taken out so that way we can get the gas tank out. It took us 5.5 hours to put a gas tank in, swap a gas tank. That was no fun.
That's why I hate doing gas tanks, and why you had to convince me to actually do it.
Yeah, we were like, oh, it'll make it a short day. We'll just do the gas tank. And I came over at noon, and I was here until like dinner time, until we got it done. And obviously, we didn't have enough time to bolt the rest of it in because I was hungry. And I said, screw it. So, and we were dirty as hell from just doing that. So, today everything goes back in, bolt everything back up, just as if the underneath the car was good. And we'll see what happens from there, but probably just like an hour or two. And hopefully hopefully the rear end is all back in one piece. Right.
Who knows at this point?
Now let everybody see your mug.
Huh?
Because we spent another day under the car.
So not
we're
as
all
dirty as
nasty.
yesterday. There's no dirt on my teeth today, so...
Yeah, we only spent an hour under the car today to put in 4 bolts. But we did have to loosen like a dozen to get the 4 subframe bolts back in. That and a bunch of kicking and a bunch of,
Hey, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah.
We're almost to just start putting it back together.
Almost. Couple more things to deal with the fuel system, and the interior panels can go back in the rear.
Yeah, they probably are now. I'm not doing it.
That's right, you have to just get underneath and do the rest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now, you can't see anything with the light, but let's see if I can drag the light over here. Oh, yeah, you can. Now, kind of. Light's in the way, but yeah, subframe's bolted up. And that's it for today.